do a little quick update here. It's been a while since I made a video. So moved up to the front of the car for now. The back's waiting on money mainly. I gotta get a door and a quarter before I can go and weld this in. I want to make sure it lines up right, and I don't have the money to buy a quarter right now, so I'm leaving it alone. In between working on this, I've been doing a bunch at work, a bunch of activities and stuff going on there. Fooling around with gunsmith and hobby some. Bought an AK. I had to do a lot of work too to get functioning correctly, so it's all done with. So now I'm back to the car. Anyways, cleaned out the shop. It probably looks the same from last video because I doubt y'all. I don't even remember when I made the last one, but it got pretty messy though. Anyways, blew it out. Should have wore a respirator when I blew it out because I ended up getting a sinus infection or something. Put me out of commission for about a week too. But anyways, up front, I've been drilling these spot welds in these front aprons. Got all those knocked loose. You can see it there. Just gonna knock them out of the way. This front end, drilled those, knocked them loose, drilled out underneath, knocked it loose. It's hanging. Got the car suspended on these little RV supports, these little stands. Got them in 4 locations up front. Hopefully those will support it, because I've got to end up taking out my awesome trailer boat jack so I can knock out these. I'm gonna go watch the videos and see what all is done for Mustang 2 kit, because I kind of wish I had that to do this front end work. I might end up waiting to put it all back together until I actually do have the money to order that kit, because I don't know about I don't know, I guess not that I don't know, I don't want to risk welding in these new frame rails and them not lining up perfect for that new cross member. So I might wait and order that, or at least see if I can call the company and see if I can get just the pieces I need for alignment purposes, and then just order the rest of the kit later if they'll, I guess, price it out where I can get just that and then take that price off when I order the rest of the kit or something. I don't know if they'll be willing to do that or not. But anyways, this apron over here will have to be replaced. They did a shit patch job there. That piece was like bondoed on where whoever welded it on the nasty ass metal. It didn't stick, it just popped off. But the battery tray area is rusted where it was sitting, so I'll probably end up replacing that apron piece. Like I said, I'm gonna go watch some videos and see what has to be done up front, so I can avoid doing what I've done in the past, which is drilling out spot welds that I really don't have to. Because if I end up cutting this shit out with a plasma cutter, there's no point in wasting time being neat and careful with spot weld cutters. But I know these shock towers have to come out, so I want to say they run them along the sides here and then down here. I don't know how they cut off this area. I don't know if they just run on down or what, or if they actually drill those spot welds out and just cut off here and then run it outward and then keep this frame rail piece there. So I don't know. Granted, I'm replacing these frame rails, so I could probably just go ahead and hack them off. I kind of want to hang on to them, keep them solid just for measurement purposes. But anyways, like I said, this has got to go. That's going to take a lot of my support right now. It's just kind of hanging there just as a precautionary safety. Because like I said, these little stands, they're cool as far as it's all thread rod, so they're quite adjustable. The downside is I don't know if you can see that, but they got a lot of wobble to them. So the back of the car is on actual jack stands, which those are wobbly too, and then of course the back trunk area is supported by those. But that's where I stand. I got the torque box over here knocked out, and then I got those spot welds drilled, and I got these new frame rails that I got epoxied. They came out pretty nice, minus where they were sitting on the cardboard where I flipped them where they weren't completely dry, but oh well. Anyways, that's one of the pieces there, and then the other pieces, and that piece back there. Those are both side frame rails. I'll be replacing both of them just because they aren't that expensive, and like I said, that's pretty shitty. That could be patched, but that back end there is pretty rusted up. These holes there, and this side over here, I don't know if you can see on this hole, but somebody's already patched this before. That was one of the main things I noticed when I got my rotisserie finished, was I could not pass a bolt through there like I needed to. I don't know if you can see the patch in between those two holes, but someone's already patched there too. And then of course back there is pretty rusted as well. I'm sure that's going to be looking about like this does whenever I knock into it. So that's where I stand right now. I know I hadn't shown my face in a while, but I have been trying to keep up with some of the videos while at work, during my lunch break and stuff. I'll throw a video up while I'm eating. But I'll update again whenever I make some more progress. But like I said, that's where I stand, and the next couple of, I guess, visits out here aren't going to be too productive because, like I said, I'm waiting on money on a bunch of it, like that back quarter and this. I'm going to see, like I said, if I can get this cross member or something, which that's not necessarily required. I mean, I've got the measurements. I could just measure across and weld it up and finish the work up here, but I guess paranoia has me wanting to wait. But, alright guys, thanks for watching.